Alright everyone, JV here, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z video on the channel today. Now today, I want to pretty much give a little bit of advice. I want to talk a little bit about Battle Hour, a few weeks away, the new LF that's coming soon. There's a lot of people still summoning. If it isn't on Beast or Evo Ken, it's literally on Ultra UI. And I'm pretty much here just to give y'all some advice, right? Because you're gonna want to save for one of these, either the LF or the Ultra, whichever one it is. It doesn't matter because we don't have any information so far. But once they do give us some information about the characters, you guys can decide upon yourselves. Now, as always, before we get started with today's video, if you're new around here, consider leaving a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 5K. I appreciate all you guys. Now, besides, Ultra UI, I wanted to take a look real quick at Beast Gohan and Evo Ken's banners. Now, both of these leave on the 17th. Now, I want you guys to keep this in mind, because if Legends repeat the same thing that they did last year, we're going to get another LF on the 17th. But the reveals and stuff for that LF will be on the 16th. So therefore, my suggestion for you guys going forward, right? I would say, don't summon after this week. There should be no reason for you to be summoning after this week, because after this week, we're going to have multiple new units dropping with the Ultra, LF, because the Battle Hour is right after the new LF just drops. So I want you guys that, that advice, because this is literally going away on the 17th. And I also want you guys to keep in mind, we'll hop over to the news. The Battle Hour starts around 27th to 28th. So therefore, if you stop, at the end of the week, like I say, because the 7th is on a Sunday, you got about 3 weeks of saving if you decide to skip over the LF and go for the Ultra. Because no doubt in my mind, we're going to get something for Battle Hour. That's the best time for them to come out, show new content, new characters, and just, that's because all eyes are on them. And not even just Legends, you have Dokkan Battle, Z Fighters, a lot of different franchises with the Dragon Ball. But like I said, this is going to be on the 27th and the 28th, and then a few days after that, on the 31st, that is when we're going to get our Ultra, because that's around the time that Rose got released last year. And it's the same thing last year with 17. He was released on the 17th. Funny that I say that, right? Because they kind of go together. But yeah. So, he was released on the 17th, like I said, and then Rose was released a few weeks after that. So I want you guys to come in and just be smart about it, right? I mean, unless you really want one of these characters on these summons, it could be Beast Gohan, it could be, Evo Ken, it could be UI. It doesn't matter. Now, unless you really want the unit and you don't really care about what's coming next, then hey, by all means, summon. But my best advice to you guys, if it's not going to benefit your team, if it's not going to, help your account get better, I don't suggest that. I don't suggest summoning on it. Especially, let's say, for example, you don't have a good Universe Rep team. Well, when you look at UI banner, it's not the best banner to go on for Universe Rep. The only person that I would go for, besides UI, if you don't have them yet, is Rev UI. Everyone else is a bit outdated. Jiren is pretty solid, but that's all that's on his banner. And the better option will be on Evo Ken's banner, because Evo Ken, you got the Buu Duo, you got the new Frieza, who is solid in my opinion. Buu Duo is iffy. 17, get him at a certain amount of stars, he's solid. He's a little bit squishy without the Zenkai buffer, but he's solid. You got Trunks and Vegeta, they can be solid, but everyone else pretty similar to what's on the Ultra UI banner. So you guys need to keep in mind, are you building a certain team around them? Same thing with Beast. You want to build something around titles from the movies. They have the new Gold Tents, Orange Piccolo. I think they also have the other Piccolo on here. I could be wrong, but I want you guys to keep in mind, the Beast Gohan, he's really good. Gotenks is solid. They got this Gohan, Movies Gohan, Trunks, who is still solid in my opinion. Dragon Fist, with his plat, he's alright. This Trunks, I feel like he needs a plat, right? Cooler has fell off a lot. And you got the other Beast Gohan, who is still pretty solid option if you want to use him instead of the new Beast Gohan if you don't have him. And then we also have Orange Piccolo. So you want to keep in mind, you know, what's on these banners, because if you're going to summon, you know, like I said, if you're going to summon, UI isn't the best option unless you really want them or you need them on a team to, you know, complete your setup. Because this is the Ultra Banner. Ultra Banners are literally the banners that give just absolute pain. You know how many people come complaining about getting shafted. You got some people getting lucky, but the ones getting shafted, they're getting shafted pretty hard. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, how many crystals you're going to put in, because this banner goes away before the other two. So unless you really want Ultra UI, who is really, really good, I suggest summoning on them, or maybe you want to build them for your setup, for your team, or you just like the character itself. That's up to you. But if you take the game a little bit more serious, then I suggest, if it's not benefiting your teams or towards a future team that you're looking to build sooner or later, I don't suggest it. Like I said, by the end of this week, I suggest that you guys don't summon and save. This is going to be my advice. So if anybody comes back from the future video saying that I didn't give them a heads up, hey, that's on y'all. So I want you guys to understand that, because of course you don't have to listen to me. This is just me giving out some advice, some information. Battle Hour is about a little over 3 weeks away, but coming this Sunday, it'll be about 3 weeks, starting around the 27th and 28th. Then the reveal stuff will be on the 16th. New LF on the 17th. So therefore, literally, so if you guys decide to keep summoning until these banners go away, you won't have any crystals to summon for the new, the new characters. So, and as you know, when new characters drop, they tend to be pretty good. So I do want you guys to keep that in mind. Just have a level head about the situation, right? I did make a crystal guide for those who might be confused on how to do some crystals. I did make a guide on that, but I do need to update it because I think that guide was a few days ago from last week. But most of the information on there is still up to date. And make sure you guys are doing the raid. If you don't have a raid buddy, consider joining the Discord down below in the description. But that's my piece on this. Let me know what you guys are going to be doing. If you didn't get shafted or you're still summoning it, maybe you're trying to get more stars on your character, or maybe you did get shafted and you're still trying to get that character, and just let me know. Let me know some information. I want to see what you guys have been pulling. What kind of teams have y'all been running? I'm interested on that. Been seeing some interesting teams people have been using in PvP. So that is my take on it. Make sure you guys are stacking up and grinding those crystals, because over here we're free to play. There's no money going into this game for me mainly. So unlike other YouTubers, I'm gonna try to help you guys out as much as I can. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.